Welcome, guys. Today is Tuesday. It is March 21st, and we are here for a 45-minute yoga class. So I hope you have a nice quiet space. We can just take 45 minutes to de-stress, let go, get some good stretches for the body, and then we'll be ready to face the day for whatever comes our way. We're going to start with some relaxation, so let's go ahead and lie down on our mat. Allow your arms to rest at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. I want you to close your eyes. Begin to breathe deeply in through your nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. Exhaling out through the nose, feeling that same area of the body contract and empty. Bring awareness to your face, softening your eyes and your jaw. Guiding your breath and awareness into your neck. And then breathing from your shoulders all the way out to your fingertips. Becoming aware of every part of your arm. Next, we shift awareness to our legs, and we're going to breathe from our hips all the way out to the tip of our toes. And next, we focus on the spine. You want to breathe from the top of our head, guiding your breath down the spine, weaving it in between each segment of your spine. Now that we've created a nice blank slate, let's inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale behind us and stretch out through your fingers. Push out through your heels. Spread your fingers wide, spread your toes up wide. And then scrunch your fingers in and your toes in. Again, open everything really wide. Scrunch them in super tight. And let your body go soft. Lift the arms back up and release to your sides. From there, let's go ahead and pull the knee to the chest. Give it a good close hug. Then we're going to flex and point our foot. Easy circle around with our ankle. Circling the other way. And then just keeping the foot relaxed. Send that leg out and we'll switch. Let's bring the opposite knee in. Nice close hug. Flexing and pointing. Ankle rolling around. And reverse. And then we just rest our foot. Now let's bring both knees in close to the body, giving yourself a nice tight hug. Rock gently side to side. Massage either side of your spine. Come back to neutral and we'll circle our knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then hug your knees in really close to the body. Tighten the belly as you press through the back of the ribs and around the upper body off the mat. Think about nose toward knees, chin towards chest. And let's roll back down. Try again, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, round up nose toward knees. And release. Start to open the knees, big toes stay touching. Now we're just going to press our thighs into our ribs, aiming our knees out at those shoulders. And then try taking the knees wider, perhaps getting the soles of your feet together and pulling your heels towards your body. Breathing into those inner thighs and outer hips. And then we'll bring our knees back together for another nice tight hug. And a few more rocks from side to side. Let's come back to neutral. Rest our feet on the mat. Toes and heels out slightly, feet about hips distance apart, and you want enough space between your buttocks and your heels. Then we're going to start to slowly peel off the mat one vertebra at a time, rising into shoulder bridge. We're feeling lots of activation in the buttocks and the back of the thighs, not in the quads or the knees. Now as slowly as you can, start to press back down. And then we try again, tightening the belly, peeling up. Pressing our hips nice and high, holding them there. And then easing back down, one vertebra at a time. And we're going to try that once more, peeling off the mat. Pressing up into our strong, sturdy bridge. And then slowly melting back down. And once we've made it back down and everything is soft against the mat, bring the knees back to the chest so we can give ourselves that good strong hug. Circling our knees around and around, massaging through lower back, and go the other way. And just hug the knees, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, rounding up nose to knees. And exhale, let's roll up. And then once you've made it upright, let's just keep the legs extended, hands on either side of our hips. Push down into your palms as you push out through the bottoms of your feet. Feel like the top of your head is being drawn towards the sky. And we'll let the body go soft. And start walking the fingers forward, pushing back through the tailbone. Melt your belly button down, and then your chest, and then your head. And we'll slowly come back up. And once again, we're going to press down through the palms, pushing the arms straight, pressing through the heels of our feet. The whole body is at attention. And then we'll go soft. And walk the hands forward, push back through the tailbone, melting down, belly button, ribs to thighs. And we slowly come back up. And then once you've made it upright, let's go ahead and bend the knees, crossing your legs Taylor style. So we want to feel our sit bones on the mat. Let your palms open to the sky. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Then we're going to drop our chin to our chest and breathe into the back of our neck. We'll lift the head to tip back and open our throat. Again, let's draw chin to chest. Lift the head, tip back, open our throat. And again, chin to chest. Lifting the head, tip back, and open the throat. And then we draw the chin back down to the chest. And we roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Drop the chin, let's roll right. Drop the chin and roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. Drop the chin and roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. And then again, let your chin just sink towards your chest. And we'll slowly bring it back up until we feel tall and straight and open. Hands at our heart center. Inhale the arms and the heart wide. Exhale, round the spine, bring the backs of the hands close. Inhale wide. Exhale round. Inhale wide. And exhale round. Inhale wider, wider, widest. And then exhale, float the arms to the sky. Let the left fingers lower down as you reach a little higher with the right, tipping off to our left. Coming back up. Again, we tip over to the left. And we lift. Left arm comes up, right arm lowers. Tipping to our right. Coming back up. And again, tip to the right. And lift up. And then we'll bring the other arm up. and let the arms float down. Once there, some shoulder rolls from back to front. Increasing to arm circles. And then stretching high to the sky. And exhaling into the heart. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale as we soften and transition onto hands and knees. Once we've made it to those hands and knees, shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Sink your navel as you lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round up for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale again, cow. And exhale, cat. Making our way back to neutral spine. Tuck your toes under and really push out through the arches of your feet. And then let your feet relax so the tops of your feet rest on the mat. Again, tuck your toes, press out through the arches of your feet. And then let your feet relax. Hold the belly button nice and tight. Let's extend through the heel of the left foot. Add the right arm forward, palm opening to the sky. Exhale, lower, we'll switch. Right leg extends, left arm comes forward. Exhale, lower, switch again, extend. Exhale, lower and switch, extend. And then exhale, lower, returning to all fours. Separate the knees, keep the big toes close. Now push that tailbone back. Feel your chest sink down through the knees, forehead on the mat. Fingers reaching to the front end of the mat, opening your palms to the sky. Flip the palms back over, foundational hands. Tuck the toes, and let's rise into downward facing dog. So we want to feel the head dangling freely between the arms. We want to feel our belly button and rib cage pulling closer to our thighs. And we want to feel the back of our shoulder blades reaching towards the gluteals. Nodding our head yes. Shaking it no. And just hanging out. Let's walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. And then from there, raise both of your heels and sink them back down. Next, let's inhale ourselves into a good sturdy plank. Belly button is tight. We're pressing away from the floor. And then exhale back up into down dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale down dog. Once again, let's inhale to plank. From there, we modify to the knees. We're going to exhale, lower, elbows opening, chest down first, then hips. Now tuck the elbows in, press through the tops of the feet, lengthen the spine as you press through the hip bones. Rise for cobra. Exhale, elbows open, coming down. They tuck in as we inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale again, elbows opening. Tuck the elbows in, inhale, lengthen, rise for cobra. Now let's push all the way back, returning to extended child's pose. Foundational hands, tuck the toes, lift the tailbone, and make your way into downward facing dog. Walking your dog a few more times, and then sinking both heels down. From there, let's step right foot forward and then left foot forward. Toes are close, heels are apart. Inhale, let's roll up, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale, touch the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, let's fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lengthening, rising, cobra. Exhale, tucking toes, down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands. Allow your upper body to rest on your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Feeling that good release in the lower back, no strain or stress. Exhale, release fingers to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot. Brings us into a runner's lunge. Left knee over ankle, eyes looking out. Press the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Now align your left heel with the back of your right heel and let's lift upper body. Want to keep our hip bones facing forward and the shoulders squared out over the hips. From there we add our arms, bringing us into Warrior One. Let the arms reach forward. And then let's open the arms wide, stay long in the waist, and let's hinge forward, bringing us into Warrior Airplane. We'll bring the arms forward again alongside the ears, and then inhale, rise back up into Warrior One. From there, start to pull that left leg straight without locking. Reopen the arms, and then we're going to revolve the upper body so we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back up for that sunflower. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise. Again, exhale, fold forward. And inhale, rise. Let the arms reopen and return to your star. Let's keep the left arm extended and send the right arm up alongside the ear. And let the left arm lower alongside your left thigh. Start inching the left hand down farther and farther and continue to reach the right hand higher and higher. And then let's return to 5-pointed star. From there, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat, align our left heel with our right arch, and simply bend your left knee, bringing you into Warrior One or Warrior Two. Pull that leg straight without locking, and let's rebend. Finding that place of balance, feeling the power of Warrior Two. Extend the left arm a little farther out. Now lift the left as you lower your right. Turn your left palm to the sky and push out through the heel of your hand. Reverse warrior. On the exhale, let's bring left forearm to left thigh. Extend the right arm high to the sky. That would be a modified version of extended angle pose. And start to lower the right arm towards the right hip. It's going to make a full circle. On the way back up, we return to Warrior Two. And then once again, we'll pull that left leg straight without locking. Begin to pull the right hip right and start reaching the left arm as far away from your right hip as you can. Once we can't go any farther, lower the left and lift the right. And that becomes our triangle pose. Imagine you're doing this against a wall. So we're going to feel the back side of the body pressing against the wall. We've got that right hand reaching high to the sky. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, begin to revolve the upper body. As you're rebending the left knee, return to runner's lunge. And once we've made it back into our lunge, we're going to press down through that right hand. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, let's revolve at our waist. And that takes us into a twisting lunge. Let's exhale the left hand down. Send that left foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And then exhale, press back into down dog. Inhale returns us to plank. Holding there, or let's insert a push-up. And then press back into downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, returning us to runner's lunge. Once we rack at our lunge, we're going to push our weight forward onto the right leg as we pull it straight, extending the left leg behind us, hip level. Position your hands so they form a tripod with your right foot, and there's tripod balance. We can remain like that or align our right thumb with our right pinky toe. Start to roll the left hip open, extending left arm to the sky. Brings us into half moon balance. From there, let's exhale the left hand down if it's lifted. Step the left foot in. Toes close, heels apart. Begin to bend your knees like you're about to sit in a tiny chair. And while you're doing that, pull your knees closer together. And then lift your ribs away from your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears. There's our chair pose. Now see if while you're in chair pose, you can actually shift your weight to the balls of your feet and raise your heels a bit, balancing chair. And then we'll press our heels back down. Inhale, rise high from the chair. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Cradling elbows once again. Allow your ribs to rest on your thighs. Let your head dangle in those arms. Breathe. Exhale, let's release hands to the mat. Take that giant step back with our left foot, bringing us into our lunge. And then pushing the left heel down, turning left toes out, and aligning our right heel with the back of our left heel. Begin to lift upper body. Hip bones face forward, shoulders squared out over the hips. Add your arms. Warrior one. Let the arms open wide. Stay nice and tall in the waist, and let's hinge forward, bringing us into warrior airplane. And let's bring the arms alongside our ears, and we'll inhale, lift back up into warrior one. From there, begin to pull the right leg straight without locking. Reopen the arms, and let's revolve upper body, bringing us into five-pointed star. Toes in, heels out, outstretched arms, palms to the sky. Now let's inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, brush the earth. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, lift. And then let's return the arms to our five-pointed star. Now we're going to lift the left arm high alongside the right ear, or the left ear. And now let the right hand lower down alongside your thigh. Start to inch it down farther and farther, but keep stretching the left arm higher and higher to the sky. And then as we exhale, bring yourself back into 5-pointed star. From there, we're going to turn right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch, and then bend the right knee. Bring it out over your ankle without pushing beyond your toes. And then let's pull that straight. And try again, bending the knee. Finding the power of your warrior two. Let's extend the right arm a little further out. Lift the right as you lower your left. Turning right palm to the sky brings us into reverse warrior. As we exhale, we bring the right forearm to the right thigh and extend that left hand to the sky. And there's our modified extended angle pose. Start to lower the left arm towards the left hip. It's going to make a nice full circle. When it comes back up, we make our way back into warrior two. And then from there, let's pull the right leg straight without locking. We're back to our starting position. And we're ready for triangle. Left hip begins to pull left. Right arm starts to stretch far, far away from that left hip. Once we can't go any farther in either direction, we lower the left and lift the right. We imagine ourselves doing this against the wall, feeling the back outside of our body pressing against the wall, feeling that left hand being drawn towards the sky. Inhale as we are. On the exhale, begin to revolve the upper body. Bend that right knee, hands come to the mat, and we end up in runner's lunge. Now let's press down through that left hand. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, revolve at our waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale, hand returns to the mat. Stepping our right foot back brings us into plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes or back up into down dog. And then inhale, return to plank. You can hang out there or insert a push-up. And then we're back up into downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and step the left foot through the hands, bringing us back into lunge. And then from there, we're going to push our weight forward onto the left foot, straightening that leg as we extend the right leg behind us, hip level. And our hands form a tripod with our left foot. We can remain in tripod balance or align your left thumb with your left pinky toe. Start to roll the right hip open, extend that right hand towards the sky. And there's our half moon balance. As we exhale, let's bring the right hand down if it's lifted. We'll step the right foot in, keeping our toes close with our heels apart. We're going to start to bend the knees like we're sitting down in a tiny chair. We're pulling the knees closer and closer together, lifting our ribs from our thighs, adding the arms alongside our ears. And then from there, see if you can move your weight to the balls of your feet and raise your heels for balancing chair. And then then sink the heels back down. Let's inhale, rise high, touch the sky. And exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale the arms high again. Exhale, open just the arms. We're going to let our hands come together behind the back. So once you've got them hooked together in some way, I want you to start to pull down with your hands. Open your throat, open your heart. And breathe. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward, pulling ribs close to thighs. Let your head drop. Let your arms reach higher and higher. And then as we exhale, the hands release. And we just hang out like a rag doll, folded in half. From there, hands on the mat, take a step back with your right foot. Returning to lunge. Left foot back brings us into our plank. Let's keep right shoulder positioned over right wrist. Turning to the side, opening for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Let's come back around into full plank. And then we're going to set the right knee on the floor, extend the left leg behind us, extend the right arm forward, bringing us into spinal balance. Good, and then from there, let's bring the hand and foot back down. Come back into our plank. Left shoulder over left wrist this time, opening for side plank. Modifying to the side of our knee if we'd like. Exhale back around into that full plank. And then from there, let's bring the left knee down. Extend the right leg behind, hip level, push out through the heel of your foot. Head the left arm forward, spinal balance. Now from here, let's bring the left hand down, but we're going to step the right foot forward. And we're going to stay on our left bended knee, pressing through the top of our left foot. And let's reach high to the sky for crescent moon. As we exhale, let's fold forward. And let's bring both hands to the inside of our right foot. Start to pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat, and then see about sinking your upper body down, getting your forearms closer and closer to the mat. So we feel a really good stretch in the back of our right thigh, and then the front of our left thigh. And then let's make sure we're all up on our hands. Tuck your left toes under so you can lift your left knee. And then step the right foot back into plank. Let's press up into a nice downward facing dog. And then from there, we'll step our left foot forward. And let's drop down onto the right knee. Press to the top of the right foot. Reach high to the sky, crescent moon. And then we'll exhale, fold forward, bringing both hands to the inside of the left foot this time and pulling the top of our right thigh towards the mat, easing the upper body closer to our mat. Breathing into the back of our left thigh and the front of our right thigh. And then from there, let's walk the hands back in. Tuck the right toes under to lift the right knee. Step the left foot back into plank. And press up into down dog. From there, let's ease down onto the knees. Tops of the feet. Separate your knees, big toes close, and press back into extended child's pose. Let's take that left arm and pass it through the right armpit, sinking our shoulder to the mat, letting your body weight deepen the stretch. Let's bring that arm out and we'll switch. Passing right through left, sinking down. And then once again, bring that arm out and just stretch your fingers towards the end of your mat, palms open to the sky. And then let your arms come down alongside your body. Let's roll the shoulders down and just feel like you've turned into a little ball. Let's place our hands under our shoulders and begin to gently press away from the mat. Once we've made it up, let's come around and have a seat. And we'll start with the soles of our feet close together. Let your feet rest in your hands. And then pull your heels in closer to your body as you actively work to open the knees wider and wider, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. As we exhale, let's release. And we'll stretch our left leg out straight. Now place your right ankle atop your left thigh. Use your right hand to push that right inner thigh open a bit. Breathing into your hip. And then from there, let's bring the right knee upright. Let your foot rest on the mat. Walk that foot in closer to your body, and then see if you can reach your right hand across to your left big toe. We'll reach our right arm towards the sky, send it behind us, bringing the heel of our hand close to our tailbone, pushing down into the palms. So we've got a nice straight arm and a nice long spine. And then use the left arm to first just wrap itself around the bent right knee. And then see if you can get that left arm to the outside of that right thigh. Want to inhale a little bit taller, and then exhale, rotate at the waist to look a little farther over the right shoulder. From there, let's inhale the left arm high. Exhale, let it float down. And then we'll stretch the right leg out, crossing right ankle over left. Let's extend forward towards our toes and sink the body down. Slowly rising back up. Let's rebend the knees, soles of the feet come together once again. Resting our feet in the palms of our hands, bringing the heels closer to the body, opening our knees wider and wider, and again, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. Exhale as we soften. Let's go ahead and stretch that right leg out straight this time, placing left ankle on right thigh, using that left hand to push on that inner left thigh, breathing into that left hip. Exhale, let's release. Bring the left knee upright, walking that foot in closer to your body. And then let's reach the left hand across towards the right big toe. And then we'll inhale the left arm up, send it behind us, slide the heel of your hand in closer to your tailbone. And then use the right arm to wrap around the bent left knee, breathing into that twist. And then see if you can bring your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale a little taller and straighter. Exhale, rotating at the waist to look a little farther over that shoulder. Inhale, extend towards the sky. Exhale, let the arm float down. We'll stretch the left leg out straight. Ankles crossed, left over right. Reaching forward towards the toes. Draw the body down. And then we'll slowly roll back up. And then once we're up, let's move into our Taylor style position. Feeling those sit bones on the mat. Stretch the arms out nice and wide. Let's bring them closer and closer together. Passing left elbow under right elbow. Begin to bend the elbows. And we're going to press the back of our hands together. Or if you can get your palms to meet, go for that. Keeping our elbows lifted to shoulder level. Breathing into that deep stretch across the upper back and the back of our shoulders. And then let's untwist, pressing palms and forearms together. Inhale to the sky. And exhale, the arms open wide. So again, begin to bring them closer together, but this time, we're going to pass the right elbow under the left elbow. Let them bend so we get the back of our hands or our palms to press together. Keeping the elbows lifting to shoulder level. Breathing deeper across upper back and back shoulders. And then let's untwist and let the palms and the forearms meet. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, letting both arms float open. Allowing our fingertips to lightly touch the floor. Allow your chin to drop to your chest. And then let's roll right ear to right shoulder. Or left ear to left shoulder, placing your right hand just above the tip of your ear. Release and reach to the sky. Exhale, let the arm float down. Let your chin fall to your chest. And then we're going to roll right ear to right shoulder. Place the right hand just above the tip of your left ear. And then extend the right arm high to the sky. And exhale, let the arms float down. From there, let's roll the shoulders back gently. And then we'll increase the circle size. And just stretch the arms out wider and wider. Let's bend the elbows so we bring the wrists under the armpits. Tucking the elbows in. Point your thumbs down. Open your heart. Open your throat. Release, sweep the arms round, back of the hands meet. And again, pulling those wrists under armpits, elbows tucked in. Pulling the thumbs down, opening the heart, opening the throat. Sweeping around, back of our hands meet. And one last time, bringing wrists under armpits. Turning thumbs down, opening heart, opening throat. And then sweep the arms around so the back of our hands meet. And let your fingers drift down to the mat. And then begin to slowly roll up. And let's bring ourselves into a seated mountain pose. Closing our eyes. Continuing to breathe deeply and letting your breath find its way around the body. See how relaxed you can become in your seated mountain pose. set away all of our anxious thoughts, making a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart. Spreading random acts of kindness to all sentient beings. Remember that my light, my soul, honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides, honoring the light, the love, the truth, and the beauty within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. I thank you for joining me this morning. I hope that you feel ready to face the day, and this was just a nice way to begin your day. I will be back tonight to let you know what we've got going on tomorrow. So in the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon. Bye.